Hello everyone. I'd like to begin with a question. Have you thought about your retirement? My name is William Prescott and I'd like to share with you how to retire wealthy. Starting early and contributing often to an IRA or a 401k is imperative for a comfortable retirement. One way to achieve this is with compound interest. Albert Einstein once said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. I will explain the importance of saving your money, interest earned, and time, and how they allow the power of compounding to work. This is significant to you because, as you will see, if you start saving early in life, you will allow more time for compounding to occur. Here's a simple example. If you deposit $100 into an account that compounds interest annually at a rate of 1%, after 40 years, you'll have $148.89. After the first year, you earn interest on the balance. Every year that follows, you earn interest on the new balance. Now, if this example seems underwhelming, it's because it is. But if you increase the deposit amount, the interest rate, or the length of time, your money will grow even more. In May of 2019, the Federal Reserve released a report that found that 42% of Americans between the ages of 18 and 29 had no retirement savings. In April of 2018, CNBC published an article that found in 1996, 46% of Americans between the ages of 60 and 64 were still working. In 2016, 56% were still working, and it was projected that in 2026, nearly 60% in the age bracket would still be working. Now, if you don't want to be one of these individuals working through your retirement years, I understand. That's why contributing to a retirement account is so important early on. I have another example for you. If you deposit $100 a month into an account that earns 5% interest compounded quarterly, over 20 years, you could have $50,000. But if you save for 40 years instead of 20, you could have $150,000 saved. That is the power of compound interest. In January of this year, Forbes published an article that found a full-time worker with a bachelor degree, on average, earns about $25,000 a year more than a full-time worker with a high school diploma. This additional income proposes an opportunity to save. But in October of 2019, an article was published by the online media group Business Insider that said a survey of 2,000 people, out of them 60% had received a raise within the last year. Of that 60%, 42% still were not contributing to a retirement account. This tells us that of the 1,200 individuals in the survey who had received a raise, less than half of them considered their own retirement. Now, this could be due to something called lifestyle creep, where someone now spends more because they earn more now. But if we stay focused and put most of that additional income towards retirement, we can further enhance the future value of your retirement account. So we now know that we have time on our side. And that we should earn more with a bachelor's degree. But what about the interest rate? The higher the rate of interest, the faster our money will grow. The S&P 500 is an index or a measure of the 500 largest companies in the United States. In February of this year, the website Investopedia published an article that said that over the past 92 years, the S&P 500 has had an average annual return of about 10%. So let's do another example. By contributing $160 a month over 40 years with an average annual return of 10%, you can retire a millionaire. Once you've achieved this $1 million milestone, you can withdraw more than $4,200 a month for the next 20 years. This example shows us that if we can average an annual rate of return of about 10%, you can retire a millionaire. We have explored the importance of contributing to a retirement account, starting early, getting a good rate of return, and how these three parts promote the power of compounding. We know that Americans are typically unable or unwilling to contribute to a retirement account in their younger years, and that more and more people are working later in life. We know that those who possess a bachelor's degree typically make more money. But as we earn more, we spend more. And we know that the S&P 500, on average, has an annual rate of return of about 10%. So if you start saving early, contribute often, and make a healthy return, you can propel yourself into an enjoyable retirement by using the power of compound interest. Einstein was no fool. He knew the power of compounding interest. I hope I have helped you understand as well, because he who understands it earns it. Thank you.